Hey YouTube. So this is my first video. I don't know, I'm gonna tell you guys a little bit about myself. I'm pregnant. I'm pregnant. 20 weeks at that. And yeah, the first part of the video, I'm just gonna be making my lunch for work, which I don't go into work until 11, but when I get up, I kind of just like to, shower, get me and Big Man ready, and let's go. So the first half, I'm just gonna chit chat while I make my lunch for work, and we might eat my lunch before I go lay down before work. And then the second half will be a get ready with me. And so, yeah, we're kind of just going to jump into everything. So, I am 20 weeks pregnant. Let me look at my ultrasound. This is my girl. My ultrasound is cut because my ultrasound is cut because at my gender reveal I got a picture frame and it was so cute, and it fit my ultrasound like so perfectly, so that's what I did that for. But yeah, I am 20 weeks pregnant. I am a single working mom. Now, all the way up until I found out I was pregnant, me and my kid's dad were living together. But we have been bumping heads. We just been clashing, this, that, and the third, like a whole lot of, and maybe we'll get into that for another video. Advice when getting pregnant, advice for baby fathers. And we don't even do the whole baby mama, baby daddy thing. Like, that's my son's father, I'm his son's mother, and that's kind of, we have it on a respect level. But the whole idea of us separating when I found out I was pregnant is because we separate now, right? Or we stay together, keep butting heads, and there's no chance of us being together in the future. So we separated, and we're just focusing on getting on our feet, doing what we have to do. We still support one another. Like, even outside of Theo, we still will support one another. If you need something, food, money, ride, whatever. I'm there, he's there, we're cool. And honestly, I can't say we've gotten into it. He's an asshole at the end of the motherfucking day. That's just who his personality is. But things have been a little bit smoother since he's been gone. So I really don't even care about what standard or stereotype that puts me in, okay? But yeah, I found out I was pregnant at like 3 weeks. My first due date was it was July 3rd. And I loved that because, let's talk about it. It's almost the new year. So like, I could have pushed that baby out a couple days early. Okay, Big Man was full term, right? Big Man is my first. He's 1.5. I'm gonna have 2 under 2, but only like literally for a month. Then Big Man will be turning 2 in February 26th. But even then, that's a 2-year-old and a newborn. And Big Man be on one. As independent as he is, when he wants his mommy, when he doesn't feel good, when he wants that bottle, when he wants that cup, when he's hungry, when he ready to go outside, he'll let you know, okay? He'll wake you up and let you know too, okay? You be dead sleeping, or he'll throw the bottle at your head, throw the cup at your head, talking about something. It's something to eat. It sure is, okay? It sure is. So right now he's taking a nap, so I'm kind of taking advantage of that. But y'all will see more of him later on in the video. But yeah, so 2 under 2, which would be fun. I know when I first give birth, my mom is going to take him. So I know around the time I'm supposed to be going into labor, I'm supposed to drive out to Cleveland. I'm in Columbus, but I'm supposed to drive out to Cleveland, drop him off, drive back here, nest, and just take the time for myself and to do what I need to do for me and the baby. And I know she'll probably give me like a week or two without the baby, and hopefully she'll drive big man back down. But yeah, so yeah, I updated you about the beginning. Oh yeah, so I had found out maybe about 3 weeks. I found out super early. My body told me early. Like with big man, I found out at 8 weeks, and around that time in Ohio, that's when the abortion laws were like not necessarily in play, but they were iffy, they were questionable, and it wasn't a choice at that point. Like it was a choice in other states, but in Ohio, hell fucking no, baby. At 8 weeks, you're done for. So it wasn't really an option, and it was kind of honestly a misjudgment. When I say this baby, it's not a mistake, okay? But it's my accident, girl. Like, I knew what I was doing. So to fall pregnant, and what was a little funny is as soon as I stopped breastfeeding big man breastfeed until 1 in a couple months. The month after I stopped breastfeeding is the month I got pregnant. Ain't that some shit? Shit. Language, but still. So yeah, that is my baby. This is my girl. So I got one boy, one girl, which I love. And what I love even more about it is I've always wanted my boy first. Always. And my son's dad, he came in to relationship already having a kid, and it was a girl. And I always said I want my boy first, but every little brother deserves a big sister. I'm a big sister to a little brother, and I just love every second of it. Like as much as that little boy pisses me the fuck off, I love every single second of it. So I kind of like how everything worked out. But yeah, my kids got the same dad. My 2 kids daddy. Ooh, I don't know what the hell I was thinking. But so everything, honestly, all the way up until I think last week was pretty okay, pretty smooth. I say this pregnancy, the biggest difference with this pregnancy and the last pregnancy is this pregnancy. Oh, I was nauseous the first trimester. I can't necessarily say I was throwing up, but I threw up 3 good times. And I'm very tired. Like I was tired with big man, but if I didn't have a belly, you would not know I was pregnant. Let's be real. I was working 2 jobs, this time and third. Like I was working my ass off with big man. Oh, this one, I work night shifts, killing me. I can't even Instacart anymore just to make some extra cash, because I can't necessarily work 2 jobs anymore, and I'm not home with all the support, and I'm not ready for daycare. It is what it is. So he's not going to daycare. He'll go when he's 3, when he enters preschool, and he's potty trained. But yeah, and he can talk. Anyways, off topic, I have ADHD, so y'all are gonna have to bear with me. Oh yeah, ADHD, but also go over to my TikTok. I posted my gender reveal, and I posted a Target and Wick haul. So yeah, yeah, this pregnancy has been really smooth, because like I said, it has been very, very different from my first baby. But other than that, yeah, except for a week ago, like I said, a week ago I was in the ER in labor and delivery because my cervix started to bleed, and so they told me, well, I did the do with the dad, mind your business, but that wasn't necessarily why I started bleeding. So I was telling her what recently I was doing, and I hadn't been Instacarting up until last week because my gender reveal. I was like, okay, I want to make some extra cash. I don't want to be dead broke after the gender reveal, so I'm gonna make some extra cash so I have some money in my pocket. Okay, cool. Not cool. The day before my gender reveal, I was in labor and delivery, and they were checking to find the baby, and the baby's fine. Baby is perfectly fine, okay? But she was listing off all the reasons why the cervix could be bleeding. And she said lifting and going upstairs and da-da-da-da. I said, oh. What? What? Now, mind you, with Big Man, I was Instacarting. I was working 2 jobs. Like, I was in my 3rd trimester when I really picked up really working. Like, the end of my whole third trimester. Like, literally, I worked up until the day I went into labor. And I was in labor for 72 hours. And maybe my next video will be just talk about my first pregnancy and kind of comparing it to this one so far. But yeah, like, whoa, so I can no longer lift 10 pounds, okay, more than 10 pounds. And it's really hard because one, I live on the 3rd floor of a building, no elevator, so I have to carry all these groceries upstairs. If Big Man is asleep, I have to carry him, and yeah, 10 pounds is half his weight. So I know at work I sent over my letter because I work at an apartment building / hotel, so we have packages we have to move around. We gotta mop the lobby, just wipe down everything, you know, and sometimes the work can be rigorous. And if the elevator's down, there's 6 fucking floors, so that's 6 floors I have to walk up and down, which can be very tedious. And on top of that, this baby is already in the 72nd percentile weight-wise. Now, first of all, nobody told me the percentile Big Man was weight-wise inside my fucking belly, so I didn't even know a baby could be weight-wise in a belly or weighed in the belly. But I learned this baby in 72nd percentile is absolutely crazy. She also couldn't move, okay? I mean, she couldn't move. She can move, and she moves her heart out. And when she was doing the ultrasound, she just kept moving, so they couldn't really get all the pictures they needed. So I do have to go back at the day after my birthday. I have to go back and do another ultrasound. But there was also a blockage or obstruction in her kidneys, and the doctor said it was normal, but they just want to make sure everything is still, you know, growing white, because still everything is developing. So they were like, a lot of times all of these babies that have that thing that's going on with their kidneys, once they grow closer to full term, it's nothing to worry about. And I'm not worried about anything. The only thing that makes my pregnancy high risk is that I have postpartum preeclampsia, meaning I am more likely to have preeclampsia during my pregnancy, including after. But so far my blood pressure has been fine, because like even with Big Man, my blood pressure was fine until literally 2 weeks after I gave birth. The nurse came for the 2-week checkup, and baby, she said, your ankles are swollen. I didn't even know they were fucking swollen, okay? I thought I was just big as fuck, fat as hell, because I just gave birth, like, and I'm breastfeeding, and I overproduced milk. Like, I was an overproducer. I still have milk in my freezer from when I was like literally giving that milk. So I think I'm gonna start giving him, or I'm gonna turn it into soap. I think that's what I'm really gonna do, is turn it into soap. But I always do breast milk baths, soaps, and yeah, anyways, off topic, back to the 10 pounds. So yeah, I can't lift more than 10 pounds. And so that is also a really big difference from Big Man. Like, so the weight of the baby is a big difference. Me being on restrictions super early, I had no restrictions with Big Man. You know, the whole kidney thing is a little bit different. And Big Man moved, but he mostly moved when we were with his dad. Like, he loved being around his dad. Like, even now, love. See his dad scream to the top of his lungs, so happy. So I don't know, those are just some little differences. Gender reveal was really nice, very cute, very clean. Let me go get this food out so I can start preparing my lunch. Most of my cooking videos and like food related videos, hauls and stuff, are going to be over on TikTok. But when I do, like, I'm able to afford a camera and stuff, some stuff will overlap more. But for now, if you want to see me cook what I eat rather than just see what I have cooked, you go over to my TikTok and you'll see it.